you're the comedian Kountry Wayne's personal barber. So you had the privilege to tour with him and go all over the country and maybe some other areas. I'm not sure, but you can say barbering provided you an opportunity to get in that realm to do some other things. Would you agree with that statement?
Absolutely.
Okay.
So absolutely. So Kountry Wayne is not my first celebrity client that I toured with.
Okay.
So I've toured, with the likes of Mint Large before. I've toured with Bishop Eddie Long.
Okay.
The late Bishop Eddie Long. I toured with Minister Dietrich Haddon.
Okay.
Before. And the list kind of goes on and on. I've cut celebrities from, Benzino from Love and Hip Hop, Dave Mays, the former Source, magazine. So Buddha Best's Beat, one of the top producers.
Okay.
You name them, I touch them.
That's what's up.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm just the type of person that, even with Kountry Wayne, him and I never took a picture together. I come in, I do my job, I keep it moving.
Right.
I'm one of those type barbers. I'm not photo shy. I'm just not the one that's all in the pictures and videos and stuff. Granted, Wayne wants me in a lot of the videos. We've taken hundreds of videos over the past 5+ years.
Right.
But it was just a pleasure to know Wayne back when he was a rapper. I came on his video shoots.
So Wayne started out a rapper, huh?
Yeah, Wayne is dope. So when you see him freestyle, that's all legit. That's how we first met.
Okay.
Yeah. So the video director was my client. I used to come on Wayne's video shoots, cutting the director's hair while he's doing the video for Wayne.
Okay.
And I was introduced to him. And to Wayne's credit, he's like, I got a dope barber back home in South Georgia. To me, that don't bother me. Like, respect to him, I always give respect to other barbers.
Right.
But he came to Atlanta one day, I had to catch a flight, and he asked my number. I cut him, I laced him. Now we 8 years in the game.
That's what's up.
Now, where is he from? Because when he first started bubbling, like it just seemed like he was not from Atlanta, but a small town, and he had clubs.
Yeah, he had 2 clubs called the Spot 1 and the Spot 2. He's from what you call South Georgia. He's from a small town called Millen, Georgia, on the other side of Statesboro, Georgia, down 75 South.
Okay.
So, Wayne used to throw parties and things of that nature. He used to invite me down at times. And real cool guy. What you see on social media, what you get is Wayne been the same person since I met him.
That's what's up.
So I can honestly say he hasn't changed. The only thing that changed is, he stopped eating meat, and everybody on our team and stuff went vegan because of him. Okay. So I credit me becoming vegan because of Wayne.
That's what's up. Can you tell us just about some of your just some of the privileges, places that you've been able to tour? How long you've been touring, kind of nonstop with Wayne?
Yeah. Well, with Wayne, I'm his only tour barber. I'm his only personal barber, but I'm not the only one to cut his hair.
Okay.
In 2017, I had a hiatus, so therefore I was on the set cutting hair for the movie Night School.
Okay.
So I was one of the 2 barbers, the 3 barbers for that, myself and John Burgundy. Okay. And he was, he's Kevin Hart's personal barber.
I was going to say that, right. Yeah.
Correct. And I was brought into a lady who was the key to the makeup trailer. And her name was Andrea Mona Bone. They call her Mona B. Okay. And she actually recruited me, and I came on, and I was one of the barbers for the movie Night School. I got credit for that.
That's what's up.
And from that point, that morphed into me cutting hair for Rod for the TV show, Dynasty, the reboot, and some other things. So, but yeah, with Wayne, once he took off, he was booked every weekend for 5 straight years until COVID hit.
Wow. And so
we've been to 45, maybe 46, 45 states, 1 country.
Okay.
We've been everywhere except for Alaska, Hawaii, Vegas, and Iowa. No, we've been to Iowa. They have a dude north of South Dakota in Maine.
Okay.
So other than that, we've been everywhere.
Wow, just all over the place.
Every weekend, every time. I won't be to Atlanta for 5, 6 months at a time. That's just how much it was going. So yeah,
that's what's up.
I saw his breakfast. I'm sorry, JD. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
His Breakfast Club interview.
I saw his Breakfast in the Club interview, and he said his bills was $70,000 a month.
Yeah, that's all right.
Wow. So,
and he was in his 20s then when we did that interview.
Really?
Yeah, all of us were standing outside the glass of the Breakfast Club on the top floor in New York.
Okay.
When we did that interview.
And was y'all really looking for Club Truth? Or was it? That's what he said.
Hilarious. I'll put it like this. If Wayne said it, then hey, that's what it was.
Man, that dude is hilarious.
Yeah, man, he's very generous, hilarious. He takes care of his business.
That's what's up.
And I always tell him all the time, like I'm proud of him. I never ask him for anything. I tell him like I tell everybody else, just stay my friend.
That's what's up.
You know, that's it. Like he's the only comedian to come off of Facebook. He started on Facebook.
That's what's up.
And to bring a personal barber on the road from the jump.
That's what's up. Just
grind. And,
all right, JD, I gotta ask. To go on the road, it has to be worth your while. So I mean, the floor is yours. I mean, you know, we're an up and coming podcast. I mean, can you give some inspiration to the barbers? Like, what is that check like?
Man, I posted one of my checks before, man. Somebody told me it was Photoshop. I had to come back and do a video.
All right, Joe. I ain't gonna press you. I just thought maybe you would, but.
But nah, it's all jokes aside. I tell everybody's situation is different.
Right.
So in my case, I'm single with no children.
That's what's up.
So by that, I'm able to move as I needed to be fit. And whatever my monthly bills were, my weekly bills were, it needed to match whatever it was in order for me to leave, cut hair, and do other things to come on the road. Because when I was first asked to come on the road on tour, I'm like, okay, I'm taking you out for a weekend or two, yada, yada, yada. And then they started sending me the tour schedules. They went from a month to 6 weeks, to 6 weeks to 4 months to 4 months. So we got a schedule for 8 months. From 8 months, we got a whole schedule for a year and a half. I'm like, hold on, what? Wait. And then we're in the city for 4 or 5 days at a time, and he's knocking out 2 or 3 shows a night. Like, he was truly grinding.
That's what's up.
So, but to answer your question, everybody's situation is different. So, he asked me, and I've been on tour before, and I'm like, okay, I've never been on a comedy tour before, and Wayne is Wayne. Wayne is cool. He's extremely cool. He has high faith, and all my checks clear. It's family oriented. He treats you just like it is. He treats you like family. You know what I'm saying? So it was no complaints, and it was just his family and his barber. You know what I'm saying? That was it. So I hope I was able to answer your question. But for me,
I mean, I understand. We all, you can't give everything up, But we got to try. We got to try.
You know what I'm saying? So I would say, what's in that bubble stays in that bubble. What I love about us barbers is a couple of things. People sit in our chair, and we receive so much information.
Right.
And people don't ask us to keep this to ourselves. That's really just what I call barbering one-on-one.
No doubt.
Because we're truly like your therapist or your psych, your strength, whatever you want to call it.
Right.
And we're sworn to secrecy just by you sitting in that chair, you're not asking us to keep that information. That should just be a rule of thumb.
True story.
And it used to be times I used to just go home with so much information on my head based on so many different conversations and so forth and so on. So to tell you what I just told you is 100% the truth. It was just like, this is what I'm making. If this can be matched or close to it, so be it.
That's what's up.
And from that point, I got a raise every year to the point it was beyond worth my while.
That's what's up.
To the point where we're not on the road right now, but therefore I'm still getting taken care of.
That's what's up. That's it.
You know what I'm saying? So, absolutely. So, if I don't want to cut hair no more, I'm okay.
That's what's up. That's a blessing.
JD, didn't I tell you I wasn't a barber?
You reiterated that 3 times now, so I'm keeping count.
We're gonna have a I'm not a barber counter.
So hello everyone, and thank you for tuning in to the I Cut My Way Out podcast. If you want to see more of this clip, head to our YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcast channels to check out more of this episode.